The dream of an NBA title began long ago, on a neighborhood court, in an empty gym, but for one solitary soul rehearsing for a stage a lifetime away. Those dreams, all that work and preparation, have built to this moment. With the grand finale so close, we bring you the NBA Western Conference Finals.
Yo, what is up everybody? It's the Western Conference Finals. Denny Tice being introduced to the starting lineup in New Orleans. It is Hornets versus Lakers, game 1. Are you ready? These Hornets, we're ready, baby. We are ready. After sweeping our first two opponents, we're just ready for anybody that comes up next. And these Lakers, they're a tough team, but we're ready. And one of the toughest guys to guard, Steve Nash.
Well, this is a tough matchup for money in this one. He's dealing with Steve Nash today, a reigning two-time MVP and one of the craftiest, cleverest ball handlers in the league.
Denny's got his hands filled, man. Steve Nash is a future Hall of Fame point guard, two-time MVP, and he's hungry for his first championship, and I don't think he wants to let some rookie hotshot named Denny Tice get in his way. And he's got a huge all-star line of teammates backing him up. He's got Dwight Howard, who plays like a complete beast in this game, Kobe Bean Bryant, Antoine Jameson, and Pau Gasol. Well, Jameson's not really much, but Gasol, he's really good in his own right. And then they got World Peace coming off the bench, too. So, on top of it all, I don't know why he's coming off the bench, but I don't know, I guess that's the way Mike Brown wants his lineup. Mike Brown is the coach. But as you can see, our starting lineup, you already know the starting lineup here. You've been following the series for long. Basically, the entire starting lineup, it's been the same for like most of the season once Denny got in the starting lineup. Aminu was down for a few games with injury, but that was about it. As you see, Denny dapping everybody up except for Mr. Bean Bryant. Kobe didn't want any, so that's not, you know what? I'm okay with that. You know why? That's kind of an acknowledgement from a guy like Kobe that you're good. You're good. And Kobe doesn't like to acknowledge people that are good. So I'm cool with that. And on the first possession, Dwight, he's going to win that tip-off every time because he's just a monster. And unfortunately, they get the first points because of Dwight being a monster. And that's just what we got to deal with. Dwight's going to kill us on the boards. I mean, we have a pretty undersized front court with Ed Davis and Anthony Davis. Meanwhile, these two have the Twin Towers, two 7-footers. So we got to watch out for that. That's just something we're going to have to live with throughout the series. And we got to counter back with stuff like good offense. This is not good offense. And that's kind of my fault. I probably should have passed it to Anthony Davis, who was wide open under the basket, instead of Aminu, who makes a terrible pass. And Kobe wants nothing of us. 3 people on him. I don't know. Kobe just sees the ball in the basket and himself. That's all he sees. I don't think he saw any of us. And he ended up getting the and one. It's probably like, where's this invisible foul coming from? You know what I mean? And there they try to go for the alley-oop with Dwight. I don't know why these Lakers are obsessed with throwing alley-oops. And this game is another thing you have to live with, something that's on the scouting report for us. Another thing on the scouting report, Steve Nash's defense, or lack of. He does not cover me at all in the inbound pass. That time I just had to throw up a prayer to beat the shot clock, and thankfully that one went down. And you know, Steve Nash's offense is something, we could contain it to 28 feet beyond the basket. We're all good, man. We are all good. And we're trying to run a fast break here on the other end, kicking it out to Eric Gordon, trying to beat World Peace. He just pulls up and knocks it down. That's cool. That's cool. Look at me trying to D up Kobe Bryant, man. I'm just like, okay, you know what? Me and Kobe we're gonna have a few moments in this playoff series. You know that? It's gonna be me versus Kobe every once in a while, and you know, hopefully I can get the better of him. Cause I know Kobe's looking for me. Kobe does not shy down from the moment, so he's gonna be looking for me. So I gotta make sure I have that same killer instinct, if not more, than Kobe. And all of a sudden, this game turned into a dunk fest for a few possessions until the refs decided to call Anthony Davis's 3rd foul in the middle of the first quarter. You don't think we're playing the LA Lakers? Yeah, now you know we're playing the LA Lakers. Okay, okay. And look at this. No one covers me. Morris in at backup. Not much better at defense than Nash. And there Jody Meeks throwing a terrible terrible turnover, and we try to go big, you know, go big or go home, and unfortunately we almost got sent home. But Xavier does get the rebound. We kick it out to Work eventually, who knocks down the shot. Though the Lakers, you know, they're staying in early, so we're not really pulling away. The last 2 games against the Mavericks, we kind of blew them out the doors, you know what I mean? And look at this. This is just, man, there's no defense to cover that. That was as much defense as possible. I'm telling you, Kobe sees the ball himself in the rim. And there's nothing you can do about that. And all of a sudden, Matt Barnes got hot. Out of all people, Matt Barnes. The Lakers' weak point is their bench. When people like Kobe and Dwight sit, that's when we have to attack. And if we let guys like Matt Barnes get hot, that's not good for us. As I get subbed out for a little bit, we still have a 1-point lead here. And look at Denny drawing the foul, going down. It's going to be a grinded out game, man. It's going to be a grinded out game. And Dwight Howard doing post-move fadeaways. You know this is 2K when Dwight's doing post-move fadeaways. And you know it's 2K when Steve Nash is blocking your shot. And look at this. Coach takes me out for the entire 4.5 minutes. I usually don't rest that much in these games. Usually I play like 43 minutes or so. I think I've already rested like a good 5 minutes in this game. So I go to the bench. We're down 7. Bench lost a few points off the lead, but I can't complain because the bench has been playing stellar, and Anthony Davis is playing stellar. He might be in a little bit of foul trouble, but he's dishing these fouls right back to these guys, just throwing it down on Dwight. They're a nice play. Anthony Davis is giving it back to me. Eric Gordon wide open in the corner, so we kick it out to him, and he knocked down the tray. And there, Ed Davis, nice spin move. You know, he's kind of, not really the guy you're looking for in offense, but every once in a while, he has a few moves he could pull out of his trick basket, and he could throw it down sometimes. And there, look at my stat line though. Like, look how much assists I have. 18 assists, 18 points. So I definitely come out of this game one thinking it's a facilitator, because they're playing a lot of help defense on me. Dwight's switching on me. Dwight's doing a great job switching on me. Kobe will switch on me here and there. So I mean, I had to look for my teammates, and especially when Anthony Davis is such a force in the paint, it makes me want to look for my teammates. Eric Gordon was not having a great game, especially in the first half, but eventually I tried to get him going. But look at the score. Lakers are not getting away. We're not getting away from the Lakers. So, this is probably the closest game we played yet. You know what I mean? We had that one game against Memphis, but that's about it as far as competition-wise through 4 quarters. These Lakers are looking like they want to stay in this. There we play some nice D on Kobe, force them to pass it out, but unfortunately they find Pau Gasol, and he has this patented mid-range shot in this game that always goes down. No matter what his stamina is, no matter how many people are on him, I don't know why, it just always seems to knock it down. Something you gotta live with. And these Lakers, all of a sudden, look at this. They're up like 6 points here. A beautiful find to Roger Mason through the traffic. Then Mason gets the steal. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. When you get your teammates involved in offense, all of a sudden you motivate them on defense. And Mason, I'll definitely get him involved in the offense. So as far as his defense, that's up to him to do his job. There we had to beat the shot clock, so we just throw up the mid-range. Pretty open. And look at Denny bringing back the post with 3 seconds left. Now we head into the 4th quarter. Tied ball game. Pau Gasol gets the rebound and gets fouled after the Kobe miss. So, I'm thinking, these Lakers might actually have a shot. And look at this. I was supposed to be covering Howard and Bryant. Really, Gordon really had to switch midway through. I mean, come on, man. And, of course, they're going to finish that alley-oop because Dwight Howard is just an absolute monster in the paint for some reason. And look at Antoine Jameson hitting the step back. Like I said, the role guys cannot be doing that. We just want Kobe to do it. Well, actually, no, not Kobe, but somebody's going to get hot, let Kobe get 30 points, and then contain everybody else. You know what I mean? And here, Eric Gordon knocking down the shot to tie it back the game. This was just a huge back-and-forth game. Look at Pau coming right back, and that's just what it was. It was scoring for scoring. There was not much. People tried to play defense, but it was just better offense. That's some good defense from Steve Nash. You know what I mean? Nash is one of the best spot-up shooters in the game. We force him to take a step back. He cannot knock it down. And look at this. Is that the better pass or the better finish? I don't know. But, nonetheless, it's worth 3 points. Beautiful bounce pass. Anthony Davis finished with the contact. And look at Steve Nash going down to the ground, trying to kick it out to Ed Davis, but he does not take the mid-range shot. So that's unfortunate. I can't get Steve Nash in a little highlight play. So I'll just take a shot right in Steve Nash's face. Why not? I can't get a shot while he's down. Might as well get one while he's all up in my grill. You know what I mean? Here's shot clock winding down. Beautiful vision there. As you can see, I saw Eric Gordon and Antoine Jameson as a matchup, and I'm like, look at him and how far he's sagging off, I mean, sure, I had to pass out of it, but I knew that Antoine Jameson was not going to be able to contest that. And Eric Gordon is one of the best 3-point shooters in this game. But Kobe is keeping them in the game. They're the 34-year-old Kobe Bryant going for the alley-oop. Okay. But we're still, it's still back and forth. And unless the Lakers go on a run, I'm feeling okay. I'm knocking down this mid-range shot with ease right now. 32 points, 27 assists, running the offense very efficiently, finding Ed Davis in the paint. He does a little spin move finish, gets that to go. 7-point lead, under 4 minutes to go, but Kobe is still keeping them in the game. This one is going down to the wire, folks. And look at Kobe blocking my shot. way to the second row almost. And I'm still playing good defense on Nash, containing him for the most part, not letting him have a good shooting percentage, but Dwight gets a huge offensive rebound to make it back to a 3-point game, I believe. Yeah, 3-point game. But look at Denny driving, getting the contact and the finish, and one. 6-point lead. Get out of here, Gasol. Look at Denny. Anthony Davis celebrating, doing the chest bump, high-fiving and all. Steve Nash, though, kicks it out to Antoine Jameson, who gets those 3 points right back. A huge, huge play in this game to keep the Lakers in it. But Denny, 5-point lead just like that. Now, minute 20 left. Pau Gasol, that patented mid-range jumper, is still going down. 3-point Laker lead, or 3-point Hornet lead. And look at this, tried to run some clock, hitting up Ed Davis, who finishes in the paint. Yes, sir. 5-point lead. We just need to stop, man. We just need to stop. We're all keying in on Kobe, man. We're all keying in on Kobe. But it's just him, the ball, and the basket. And more often that ball goes in the basket. 3-point lead. We need to get a good shot here and make it anything but a 1-possession game. So I bounce passes to Ed Davis, who tries to finish over Gasol but can't. Timeout, Lakers. 3-point game. A 3-pointer ties the game. We're all keying in on Kobe, though. We're all keying in on Kobe. The clock is winding down. Kobe trying to attack Eric Gordon, putting spin moves, just trying to bully his way through. Passes it to Howard, who gives it back to Kobe, trying to speed off balance shot, no good. Dwight gets the offensive rebound, though. Nash back to Kobe, out to Gasol, who draws the foul and almost gets the and one finish. But he's going to the line with 2 free throws with 7.7 seconds left. Makes the first one, and he makes the second one. It's a 1-point game. They need to start fouling, but Powell misses the second one. Rebound Ed Davis at the Denny Tice. Dangerous pass to Eric Gordon, out to Aminu, who throws it down. 4-point Hornet lead. This one is over. No timeout for the Lakers. 2.4 seconds left. Kobe Bryant's desperation heave does not matter because the Hornets are leaving this building with the victory. A 1-0 lead on the Lakers in a hard-fought, well-played game by both teams. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hell of a game. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to keep up with this playoff series. And I'll catch you guys next time.
You were really showcasing your passing skills out there tonight, setting the team record for assists. Did you even realize what you were doing as the game unfolded?
It's nice to get acknowledgement for a record like this, but it wasn't something I was thinking about during the game. Some guys like to check their stat line after each quarter, but I try not to think about that stuff until after the game, you know? It's too easy to get carried away with chasing certain numbers, and I just wanted to help my team win the game. Classic couldn't even be stopped by September 11th.